Halloween has been over for a grand total of 3 seconds, and you all know what that means. It's time for the big Christmas ROMhack Fangame marathon thingy. In case you're new here and have only joined the Fangame Federation in the last year, I'm gonna explain to you what this is, how it'll go down, and why you should care. Every December since 2019, I think, I have tried to do a marathon where every day until Christmas, I upload a video on a ROMhack or a Fangame. The first year didn't go very well as I sadly got caught up in other responsibilities halfway through. The second and third year, on the other hand, I actually did manage to put out 25 videos in a single month. By putting myself through holly jolly hell, I was able to spread the holiday spirit to a total of 25 ROMhacks and Fangames, and even though there was a lot of writing, a lot of recording, a lot of voicing, and a lot of DaVinci Resolve choosing the wrong frame rate and forcing me to restart the entire edit, I had a lot of fun doing it, and I would happily do it again every year. Which brings me to the big, really important topic and the chief reason I'm making this video, and that is, why should you care? Well, Tiny Tim, I am so glad you asked. You should care because I need recommendations. I have hunted down a lot of ROMhacks on my own over the years, but because it's Christmas, the spirit of sharing and giving is in the air. Which is to say that I would love nothing more than to talk about ROMhacks and Fangames that you want me to talk about. I cannot guarantee that you'll see everything you recommend. Depending on how many requests I get, I may not be able to necessarily fill them all. But of course, there's always the non-Christmas days for that afterwards. To be clear, I am not looking necessarily for Christmas themed stuff. It can be anything you want to see. I'll still play Christmas themed stuff, but it doesn't have to be that. Last year, on top of a lot of ROMhacks, I also played things like another Metroid 2 remake and Rayman Redemption, and this year I discovered some really cool demake projects like Portal 64 and the unreleased Quake prototype for the Game Boy Advance, so I am hoping for a similar kind of variety. There are a number of games that I'm already planning on talking about for my own sake, so some of these will purely be my own selections, but I want to get a nice mix of things that I may not have noticed as well. I played a lot of stuff this year, so I encourage you to double check if I've already talked about something you want to see. I am open to revisiting games if there have been significant developments, but I am mostly in the market for new stuff that I haven't talked about yet. I love Christmas and I love Fangames, so I want this to be a special and fun time for us all. So if there's any old Fangame or ROMhack you want me to talk about, even if it's like Super Mario 63 from 2007 or whenever it was made, you'd better tell me in those comments, or you're going on the naughty list. Merry Christmas, y'all, and stay tuned.